Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now, I was going to do something today that I've not done for a long time, and that is a 4-minute fix. So what I do with the 4-minute fix is I try and see if I can do a condensed piece of content within 4 minutes on a certain item. And it's been a few months since I've done one. I thought, right, okay, I think I've got the perfect item to do that, and that is the Boker Plus Atlas. So obviously, I mean, normally at this point I'd start telling you a little bit about it, but I'm not going to do that, because what I'll do is I'll turn the camera around and we'll see if I can fit everything in 4 minutes for, yeah, a little 4-minute fix. Okay, so here we go. Trusty little timer. Today's content is officially not sponsored by Seiko, however, that would be pretty cool. And 4 minutes. So here we have the Boker Plus Atlas. Not sure why it's called Atlas. I mean, Atlas was a Greek titan, which is kind of cool. It's certainly not huge as far as that's concerned. Maybe the Atlas side is the fact that a lot of the features on here, the measurements, the fact that it is a non-locking knife, is generally accepted in quite a lot of locations all around the world. Maybe possibly something to do with that rather than the Greek titan. But just to give you some details about the knife, so the blade itself is a SANDVIK stainless steel blade. It is 12C27. It's nice to see that they went for a SANDVIK steel rather than something like 440C, which I do know that they use a lot on some of their more budget-friendly knives. It just gives it a little bit of a different flavour, but I mean, essentially you're still getting a reasonably budget-friendly steel, but you know, they've opted for a SANDVIK steel instead. The blade length, as far as well, actually I've got two measurements for this one. So the actual blade length is 73mm. What's important here in the UK is the actual cutting length for UK legal knives. It has to be below, it has to be 3 inches or below. So the cutting length across the bottom through the belly here to the tip is 7 centimeters or 70mm, so it's definitely within a lot of, or at least it definitely makes it a UK friendly knife. As far as the thickness of the stock for the blade itself, it comes in at 2.4 millimeters. The overall length, now I've got an inch ruler here, however I'll give it to you in millimeters, but you should be able to see it from here. So the overall length of the knife itself in millimeters is 166 millimeters, which is a decent, it's a good size. As far as ergonomics, I mean, it's a pinch to get my fingers in the 2 finger choils in this swell here, but I mean, it's not difficult, it's not hard, but it's a very pocket friendly EDC kind of size. When it is closed, it comes in at, oh, where is it? It's 9.94 millimeters when closed. I've already mentioned the construction as far as the blade is concerned with the SANDVIK steel. Hopefully you'll notice here that the scale is made from a really nice copper. Now I've had this now for, how long have I had this? I've had this for about a month. So about a month of manually using it. I've not done any sort of treatment to this. This is just it patinaing naturally. And that's the other component to this, which you have this scale here. Now the scale is made from a single piece that is wrapped over, like you do see with a lot of rudimentary kind of Japanese style knives. Just some extra points. It has a satin finish. There is a drop point geometry to the blade, and it is a completely flat grind with a nice little notch in here that you can use for while sharpening it. And as far as weight is concerned, hopefully you can see here it's a very slim knife. You just have this folded over copper, so it fits into there perfectly, and is pretty much directly centered, but it comes in at 55 grams, and that's including the pocket clip here. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, that's our 4 minutes up, so let's stop that, sorry. Is there anything I missed? Is there anything I missed? There is something that I missed, so I didn't do it. I probably spent too long talking about Atlas, the Titan. The only thing that I didn't get in there was the fact that it is a backlock. What I was going to do is, if I had time, is just to compare it, which I think I'll do now anyway because it seems right to do. So here we have 3 other similar style kind of knives. You have the Boker Plus Tech Tool 1, which is a great little knife, very similar to the Victorinox electrician that I have here, but the main reason that I brought these 2 additional ones out is mainly due to the geometry and the style of the blade. These style knives appear to be kind of very utilitarian style knives, so similar to the fact that you get with Victorinox knives is that, you know, if you were to use one of these in the office or something, generally it just looks like a pocket knife. It's not too offensive to people that aren't around knives a lot. The blades, these are all drop point blades. They all have that thumb nick in there so that you can get them out. Sorry, just move that a bit. And they're all a similar blade shape and geometry. So there you have the Boker Plus Atlas. It's a great budget friendly knife. From the SANDVIK steel to, you know, that really nice copper scale. As I already mentioned, you know, there's a few different scales that you can get for this, so depending on whether you like that patina, the burnish that you get, or whether you prefer something that just stays nice and classy with stainless steel all over it. There's a few options here from a tried and trusted company like Boker Plus. Yeah, great knife. I'll leave some links in the description below if you want to pick one of these up. I'll try and see if I can find some affiliate links. They give my channel a small kickback and help me to make extra content like this. It's to no extra cost to you. You know how those sort of things work here on YouTube. Continuing the YouTube thing, if you'd like to, that would be awesome. If you have enjoyed today's content, hit like, hit subscribe and the bell notification, and share this content. That would be amazing. I'll leave some of my social media links below as well, but for now, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC.